Hello folks and welcome back to part 2 of my Fallout 4 Let's Play series. You joined me exactly where we left off in the last video. Apologies, it's been so long since the last video. Real life stuff has got in the way, but we are going to get back into releasing these videos a little bit more often. We're currently chasing down Preston Garvey, who's hanging around over there, because before we can dump all the stuff that's making us over encumbered, we need to ally ourselves with this settlement. The only problem is, because we're over encumbered, he's walking faster than we are, so we catch up on him a little bit every time he stops, but while he's walking off at this pace, we can't catch him up. We can't ally with him, even though we're already hanging out in Sanctuary together. We can't dump our stuff, we can't move any faster. We're caught in a vicious circle. I think I'm going to try and cut him off the other side of this roundabout, because he looks like he's going to be coming around and doing a loop, and it's going to be our only route to catching up with him. He's gone off down there. We've actually, by trying to be smart, ended up even further away from the man. Right, let's let's assume I catch up with him eventually.
I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Preston.
Yeah, I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
What do you think I'm saying?
Well, that you're from before the war. The Great War. Like one of those old ghouls you sometimes run into. Is that true?
What is a ghoul?
Ghouls from before the war?
Yeah, I've run into a few that old. I guess ghouls don't really age. Radiation preserves them or something. Obviously, you're no ghoul, but the way you were talking made me wonder, that's all.
Yeah, sort of. I was born over 200 years ago, but I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls.
Yeah, we just
you
had
say
the
you
ghoul
were
thing.
frozen.
Psh.
Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him while I was still trapped. Have you run across anybody with a baby boy?
Damn. I'm sorry. But no, I haven't run across any kidnapped babies. I'll definitely keep an eye out for him.
Thanks, Preston.
Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
What kind of help do they need?
Sounded like the usual. Raiders. You'll have to get all the details when you talk to them. I'd be glad to
Fine.
help. That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturdy. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Excellent. Right, now we start the slow walk back to being able to dump all of this junk that we'll then need for all the building stuff, and then when we get there we can... I think we've got some perks to select. We've leveled up to level 4 now. I don't think we've selected a single perk yet, so we probably need to crack on with that as well. Again, once we've dumped all this stuff we're carrying. Right, I think we can just dump all of our junk into here. Store all junk. I don't know how much... Does that take us... Are we still over encumbered after that? We are. We're still massive. So we probably need to just get rid of some of this stuff that we don't need. Ideally, we'd want to be able to sell it, but I don't remember us coming up against anybody who can buy stuff from us yet. So I think what we probably need to do is head across the street, because I think this is my house. Does this look like my house? And find a cupboard in here where we can put some stuff for storage for the time being, until we can find someone who can then buy some of this stuff off us, because I don't want to bin loads of stuff off and then find out that I've got no caps. That's always been... Yeah, this is my house. This all looks about right. There you go. There's a little cabinet under the TV. Is that a cabinet? No, that's the TV itself. Cabinet. There we go. We're going to put some stuff in the cabinet. So, what don't we need? We probably don't need all these cloves. Let's get all the cloves in here. We will look through the clothes properly at some point and decide if there's anything that we want to change into. I'm fairly comfortable at the moment being in my Vault uniform for a little while. There probably is stuff in here that would be better, but we'll figure that out another time. For now, let's just store everything. Although I might wear some welding goggles because they're going to give us some extra perception. We won't worry about any clothes for now. There you go. We can move around freely again. So it is finally time for us to level up with our perks. So, perks. No, can we not do that yet? Ah, there we go. Level up. At the bottom there. Excellent. So, I never really got the hang of this perk system when I was playing the game previously, so I need to try and work out what we want. So anything that's not greyed out we can take by the looks of it. So do we level up individuals? So we can level up individual skills, or we can take actual perk skills. So is there anything here that we want to level up first? Strength, perception, endurance, we have no charisma at all at the moment. So we can pump stuff straight into the skills, or we can take these extra skill things. I don't know the technical terms for them. Right, I'll level with you. This whole system is completely confusing, so I've just googled a guide. It says, I want to focus most of my stuff as a beginner into perception, endurance and agility. That makes sense. That's going to increase my HP, increase my damage resistance, and increase my ability to use VATs. All of that stuff is stuff that I need, absolutely. As far as the specific skills goes, apparently refractor is a really important one, so we're going to go in refractor. Instantly gain plus 10 energy resistance, so that sounds helpful. Although we've not come against any energy weapons yet, so that might be a really stupid first thing. Awareness is another one that it suggests to defeat your enemies, know their weaknesses. You can view a target's specific damage resistance in VATs. That seems to make sense too. Endurance we're already doing alright at. But toughness is something that's recommended for general damage resistance. So we've now got damage resistance, energy resistance, and we're going to be better at identifying weaknesses in our enemies. That all seems to be a good starting point. Right, so we've leveled up a little bit. We've dumped off some of the stuff that we don't need. How are we doing for missions? So we've got the first step, which is go to 10 Pines Bluff. We've got go to Diamond City, which we're not going to do yet. And then talk to Sturges. I think I'm actually going to talk to Sturges first and start getting Sanctuary set up. And this, if I remember from last time, this is all stuff like build beds, all that kind of stuff that I'm not going to make you sit through and watch. If you want to watch me build beds. Is it going to let me select that one? Why won't it let me select this mission? I don't understand. So is that going to put me a waypoint on for finding Sturges? Is this Sturges? Sturges! How's it hanging?
Sturges.
You willing to do some work all by myself?
Yes, give me some
I'd be
work.
glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
So, you want beds? And we build the beds from here. Now, hopefully, by dumping all that junk before, we have the materials that we need to be able to make the beds that he wants. How do I use this? So, if we get out here. So, furniture is what we need. Beds is what we need. And then we want to put beds in buildings. No, that building's an absolute wreck. I suppose we could just put some beds in here. This is where this lot have already chosen to hang out. Have we got some bedrooms? Can we get in there? No, that's a bathroom. Is this a bedroom? There's not much room in here. Well, you're not coming in my house. That's my house. How about this house over here? Has this got room for all these beds? How many do we need? Do we have to actually go through the door? That's stupid. Right, can we... Have we got a bedroom in here? There's a lot of junk that we've all need to clear. In fact, you know what? Before I start putting beds down, I'm going to clear a lot of the junk that's already here. I think that's probably a best starting point. Right, I've completely cleared out this one house. So, what I should now be able to do is fill this with the beds that we need. So where's the door? The door is over there, so let's just get all the beds in this one room, I guess, if we can fit them all in. So bed, 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 bed. Do we need one more? So whoever thinks they're in charge can go over this side and have a bed on their own. Excellent. So that's all of the beds that we needed, all tucked away in that one house. I've cleared some of the surrounding area as well. I've not cleared everything yet, but it's something I'll get onto eventually. But for now, let's go and cash this quest in with Sturgis and see what he wants us to do next.
Sanctuary.
Hey, Sturgis.
I knew you'd join
I like
us
it.
here, kid.
Having
Your
a place to
energy is
sleep will
tied
improve
to this
everyone's
place.
spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm
Easy.
on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
So, back
Hey,
into the
Do you have a
into
moment?
the menu.
I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you at the moment. I'm busy. So, no, not beds. Structures, decorations, power, defense, resources. Is that where water's going to be? That's a. Is that just a carton of water? Oh no, it is a water pump. Okay, so I guess I have to find somewhere where this can actually go. Can only be placed in dirt. There you go. There's some dirt. Is that all we needed? So we need a couple of those, do we? Okay. We'll put a second one in here then. Hurrah! Sturgis! We're done again. We have
I feel
water.
better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
Yeah. Fine.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
You're
So,
tied to this place.
Crops. Now, slightly cheating again, remembering from last time. I know somewhere there's a back garden that's got some melons or something growing in it. Is it this one? No. Somewhere around here there's... I think it's melons. There's something growing in a garden around here somewhere. I just don't remember which garden it is or where it was. Or what was growing in it. Is that them? Yes. So, melons. Let's harvest them.
Growing well.
And hopefully should be able to plant some more, I think. Based on what I've harvested. Right. Food. Oh no, have I just killed the melons that we had? Stop killing melons! So we've got melons growing there. Gourd, whatever that is. So how do we plant more? Right, into the menus. Where's these melons? Do we have to eat them? So melon. Is there a way to get the seeds out? How do I get the seeds out of you? Where are the seeds? Can I just plant you, Mr. Melon? Why is it telling me to go in there? What's in there that's so important, and why can't I get to it? This house has no doors. This is ridiculous. Right, who's in here? What are they doing? Why would I talk to you? Provide food for sanctuary. We've only done 30% of that. I don't know why we're talking to him.
I'd
but
like
we
to
will.
trade some items.
Oh, you got some seeds for me? No. So why is it pointing me to him?
I should have done more. I hope those raiders pay for what they've done.
Cool. Glad we had that chat. I don't think that helped feed anybody. How do I get back into the menu thing again? So can we plant some melons here from the melons that we've got, or is this the existing melon garden? So we need to go somewhere else. Food. Alright, so we've got stuff we can plant, have we? So can we just plant that here? Ah, right, here we go. So we have melons that we can now plant. So these must be based on the ones we've already harvested. Stick those down there, stick those down there. You must assign a worker to this object before it can begin producing resources. I don't know how to do that. How do I assign a worker to it? A worker that's already... Right, so I have to go and tell someone to go and water the melons. It's the general gist of this, I think. You there.
You're tied to this place, kid. Your energy.
Right, Mama Murphy. Oh, I don't want to talk to you.
Ma'am.
You're tied to this place, kid. Your energy.
Yeah.
I used to live here.
But can you go and water the
Long time
melons?
ago.
Ah, but the distant past ain't so distant for you. I saw you leave that icebox. This whole world is like some bad dream you can't wake up from, isn't it? The site can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
Fair enough. Maybe later.
Let me think it over.
Well, ain't like I'm going anywhere. The site will be
Can
here
you go
when
and
you
water
need
the
it.
melons? Command. Go. Can I tell her to go here? To our melons. I don't know how to... Where's she gone? Oi! The melons are this way! Oh, she has been assigned to food. Okay, so she's just going the long way round, apparently. Well, is that enough food now? Have we done enough?
Just find a nice spot of ground and plant whatever you've got.
I don't have anything to
Anything fresh
plant.
will be a great change for us.
Well, I'm going to assume we're just going to find more seeds and things when we're out and about, because... Tag for search. I don't know what that means either. Can only be placed in dirt. Yeah, but we don't have anything to place in the dirt, do we? Right, we have nothing else to plant at the moment, so I'm going to assume
This place is really starting to come together.
we'll just find
it's
some
not
more
raining.
stuff as we're out and about. So, what I'm going to do now is we're going to go and do one of these things. So, let's... I'm not going to go and give jet to... Well, I guess it's a mission now. We have to give some jet to Mama Murphy. But first, we're going to go to 10 Pines Bluff, which is just over there. Okay, we can handle that. How do we get a gun? Because if we're heading out and about, we need a gun. Whoa, we probably don't need that gun. Let's just... Inventory. Let's be sensible with our guns, shall we? A pistol. Is that the best we've got? We've got a lot of guns that we don't really need. Oh, if we've got bullets for a shotgun, or actually a hunting rifle, even better. Because that's going to help us from range then. We don't have much in the way of ammo for it. But range. We want to be killing stuff before it gets close enough to kill us. That's going to be our method. So, we'll go and get these people from 10 Pines Bluff. Hope that they've got some seeds we can steal as well. Or donate to us. They don't have to steal them. I guess if we're going to be relying on VATs, we probably shouldn't be running everywhere because that loses our action points then. And we kind of need them, so we want to be on the lookout for seeds. Feels like there'd be higher priorities in a nuclear apocalypse than looking for stuff to plant in the garden. But what do I know? Oh, what did I just do? So we need to be up this way. Come on, dog. Doesn't seem to be much in the way of anything over here. How far away are we from where we're actually heading? Oh, still quite far. We're just getting stuck in thick shrubbery. Foxed by shrubbery at this early stage of the game. Where did they come from? So much for killing them before they get close enough to hurt me. There you go. Probably shouldn't be using a hunting rifle from that close range. But you know what? That's where now? Where mole rats everywhere. Right, let's just kill this one first. And then line up a better shot than the other one. Who sounds like he's hurting the dog. Let's use all our bullets and our good gun, I think. Oh, wild mud fruit. There you go. I don't know if that's something edible, but we've harvested it. And we've got some mole rat meat. I don't know if mole rat meat's going to be edible. Someone said something in the comments on the last video that it's basically as long as you cook stuff, it's generally all okay. So I guess we can eat mole rat if we need to. It doesn't sound particularly appetising. What have we got here? Goodies. A clean black suit, an empty milk bottle. Some bullets, guns, a bobby pin box, that's going to be handy, some pork and beans, presumably still edible. That's vacuum sealed shut. Interesting. What is this? I want to know what it is if it's vacuum sealed shut. How do we get into that?
Who's there?
Oh, who are you? And why are you shooting at me? You're a raider, are you?
Hey, boy!
How do I jump? Stop killing my dog! You psychopath. Yeah, you deserve that. You're getting some too. Any more for you, mate? Need to swap the gun out for something else. I don't know if this actually pauses the game when we do this, but we'll do it anyway. We'll switch to our shotgun, which we have a bit more bullets for. So they have an attack dog. You may as well just be our friend now, because everyone you were with is dead. Then so are you now. Is that everything? Oh, you're injured, are you? I'm afraid we've got more important stuff to be dealing with. I want to know where those other bodies were. We've got stuff that we can steal, so we came in from up here, all stuff to harvest. Where was that? We need to harvest everything that's harvestable. So we were up here. There's something to harvest. I keep getting stuck behind scenery. So we'll harvest that. I don't know if it's edible. And then the baddies were around here somewhere. So there's another one. There was another one over here, I think. This is where my colour blindness makes it very hard for me to pick anything out against the scenery. Is that someone? No, that's a tree trunk. There's another one. So, what else have you got for me? some stuff. Ooh, some cooked mole rat. We were just talking about cooking. Does that mean, in fact, if there's a fire there, can we cook our other bits that we've got? So, for example, our mole rat meat. Can we cook it now? Doesn't look like we can, which is a bit of a shame. Right, that will do for now. Which direction were we heading in? We were going this way. I wasn't expecting to run into some raiders so soon. They might even be the raiders that were causing the problems that we're going to go and sort out. Perhaps we've sorted the problem before we even got there. Or maybe they're just the first wave. What we don't want is we don't want to be snuck up on too often like we were there. We were made to look fools, but we did sort the problem out. Because I'm a hero. And that's what heroes do. Right, we must be nearly there now. Where's that map? About halfway there. Okay. My dog's rushing off again. What is a rad stag doe? That's a two-headed deer. There are two two-headed deers. I don't know how violent these are going to be, but I guess they're good for eating. So can we kill this just by shooting the same head multiple times? There you go, we got a critical on it. What a waste of a critical, but I just wanted to kill it to see if it's edible. See if the others will now attack. I mean, they seem completely docile. Seems pretty harsh that we're just going to go and kill them. But we need to feed our people. We have people now. That one's going to get away and tell his friends that we're coming for him. Right, we've got a building over here. Is this where we're heading? What was this, goodies? No, no goodies. So, what have we got here and how do we get into it? Oh, where's that voice coming from? Right, a shotgun is really not much use to us from down here. So, any chance we picked up some more ammo for that? We didn't. But perhaps we only need a couple of shots. No, rubbish. New gun. What else have we got that can shoot from range? Hey, stop shooting at me, swine! Oh, oh, oh! What a shot! Right, who else is shooting me? There's a few in here. Someone there, isn't there? Okay. Oh, I almost feel guilty. Such a good shot. She slid backwards after she was dead. Right, what are we in here? So, the music suggests there's still somebody else alive. Probably going to have a better chance of seeing them from up here. That's just a weird thing to have around. Vodka? I'll take some vodka. Never know when vodka might come in handy. Some canned dog food. I know someone who'll like that later. Scalpel. Gotta be handy. Right, where's the corpse of the guy we shot from down there? So, it's his pipe pistol, all his stuff. So, it looks like it was just the two of them here. I feel a little bit mean for just coming into their house and killing them, but in my defence, we were just walking past and they shot at me. So they did kind of bring it on themselves. Let's see if they've got anything else worth stealing. A bed, a box. I mean, this is how they're living. They should join up with us. Come join the Minutemen. Ooh, armour workbench. We'll take some dog tags. Don't know what the purpose of them would be. Dirty water. Excellent. Some jet for Mama Murphy. Right, is there going to be someone in here? Oh, is this like a dungeon? Have we stumbled across our first dungeon? Or whatever the Fallout equivalent of a dungeon is. Right, how do we turn the light on our Pip-Boy? No, there is a way to do it. Just don't know what it is. Oh well. We'll just be in the dark. It'll be fine. Whoa, what was that noise? What is happening? That was unpleasant. Are we going to be able to unlock this? I don't know if we've got the
Hacking
skills.
this is beyond me.
No.
Who's there?
Where are you? Again, kill first, ask questions later.
And come back. I was having fun.
Where are you? I mean, in these quarters, this is probably where a shotgun would be handy. So try and kill his hand and miss. Oh no, we did get the lethal hand shot. Go on, and again. Kill him in the leg. Good work. Who is shooting at me and where from? I'm being shot from somewhere. Oh, there you go. Still being shot. Am I over encumbered again? Whoa, what is that? And where's it coming from? Just need to take Akak out. Oh, this is a problem. This is a real big problem. Right, I need some HP and I need it quick. Have I got stim packs? Aid. Stim packs. Stim packs. Right, let's try a different weapon, because this one is utterly useless. Right, we're carrying too much stuff. We need to throw some stuff away. Some of these stupid clothes that we're picking up just need throwing away so that we can move quickly. So, how do we drop? Drop. Drop. Right, we're taking out all the ones that don't have a minigun. We need to take care of this minigun firing psychopath. Right, that's our first good shot against them, but they're going to fire at us again, so we need to get behind here. We need our AP to get back up. Reload. Oh, you've killed my dog. Don't kill my dog. There we go. I mean, you would just... That was unnecessary. Right, we need another stim pack. And we need to bin off some of this stuff again. We don't need all this junk. We need to be a little bit more selective about what we're picking up, I think. Like, I don't know that we need long johns. I'll just throw that out there straight away. Long johns, probably not required. Right. Have you got anything else for me that I can steal? All you people I killed before. So we certainly want ammo. We always want ammo. And caps we always want. But other than that... We don't really need much else. I've got to stop pressing B to come away from there. That's going to get annoying. Oh, a silver locket. Yeah, it's a silver locket. I don't really know where we are or why we're here. We just kind of walked into this place for no real reason and killed everyone who was here. I'm hoping there's going to be some good goodies in here. Like a Vault-Tec lunchbox. Hooray! An overdue book. Probably don't need that. Any other goodies that we might want? Some fancy lad snacks are always welcome. Old computers. A fan inexplicably is still working. Someone slumped in the corner. Oh, a first aid kit. Or toolbox even. A door for us to unlock. Come on, let me in. Excellent.
That's it.
Oh dear! Oh dear! I mean, that's caused something of a problem. I guess it killed everyone who was in there. Unbelievably, the gas canister survived the fire that was in here. I mean, that's fairly unusual. We're over encumbered again. So we probably don't need 11 pipe pistols, so let's drop like 7 of them. There must be something good in this room for it to have been locked in the first place. How did you survive the fire? Are we getting rads at the moment? Something radioactive is in here. Another skeleton. There must be something good in this room. Do we dare turn on the radio, or is it going to play music? No. Can't risk that copyright strike from the music. Oh, there's rads down there. We need to not get irradiated. What's that? There's a little box down there. It's a first aid kit. We want that. Excellent. Purified water. Well, I don't know that there was anything particularly good in here. I imagine someone in the comments will let me know what goodies I missed. But really, there you go, a wooden crate. Is this where the toys are going to be?
Yes.
A bucket. Who locks their bucket up in a crate? Let me know down in the comments if you've ever locked a bucket up in a crate. Well, I think we've murdered everybody in this little settlement. Anything in there? No. Is this the way we came? I think it probably is. Although I don't remember the toilet. Any water? No. Yeah. Now we need to work out how to get out of this place. Although this looks like parts that we... Ah! Okay, so we got the key for this room. The intel room. And there's a safe that we can get into. Now you're talking. Oh, we broke a bobby pin. Hey, hey.
Got it.
Bullets! Excellent. There must be something more than just a safe full of bullets in here, though. Some Nuka-Cola. Some fancy lad snacks. That dog just scared the niblets out of me. A mini nuke. A coffee pot. Tell me that wasn't an actual nuclear weapon. No, that would have been hoping for too much. Cigarettes. Oh, here we go. More weaponry. Oh, that's what we wanted. There's the payload in that big trunk. Now we can bin off some weapons again that we don't need. We don't need any knuckles. Now we don't want to equip the knuckles. We want to drop all of them. Probably don't need 2 miniguns, but they have value for selling. We really need, sooner rather than later, to find somewhere where we can sell some stuff. Do we still have our gun equipped? No. Gun, come back to me. What gun were we using? That one, weren't we? Right, I don't think there's... Oh, hold on, was that a rolled up map or something? How did I miss the... Are they pistols we just dropped? I think they probably are, aren't they? Right, how do we get out? I'm so very lost. Which way did we come? Which way are we supposed to be going? I'm going to be in here forever. Come on, there must be a staircase somewhere. Is there anything good in here? No. Aha, stairs. And we've made it out. Is there going to be more baddies out here waiting for us? If they are, they really should have came in and defended their buddies when I was shooting them all, rather than waiting for me to come out with all their stuff. Because now I've got better stuff to kill them with. And we don't need to craft anything, I don't think. And there's nobody waiting out here for us. Right, where's the map? Because we were supposed to be going to 10 Pines Bluff. We're still nowhere near it. I think we're probably going to leave it there on today's video, and we will rejoin this saga as we approach 10 Pines Bluff in the next video. If you have enjoyed this, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily gaming videos, and thank you very much for watching.